Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex, a.k.a.
Dick Dastardly.
And this is Jammin with Kron Rex.
How you been, buddy?
Pretty good. What about you?
I can't really complain too much. Did you listen to, I know we talked about it last night. Did you listen to any of the new albums that came out?
No. I got to hear half of Earl's.
Yeah.
And that's it. I didn't listen to any of FKA Twigs yet.
I know. I want to like that one.
Did you not?
Well, no, I haven't listened to any of them. But, like, I don't know. Because the songs I do like by FKA Twigs, I do like. Mm-hmm. And I do like her. But, like, I don't know. There's not a lot of songs from her that I keep.
Yeah. I didn't love her last album. Yeah. And everyone did. I did like a couple songs off of
Magdalene?
It. Yeah, the songs that you showed me I really liked. Yeah. Honestly. But, yeah, I don't know. The single that she released with The Weeknd, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know, just haven't gotten to it yet. And then Earl, someone I always like all their music.
Yeah, there's really been no complaints so far.
Yeah.
But no, because all the people we listen to love FKA Twigs. Mm-hmm. So, like, it kind of makes me want to, I guess, see why. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, me personally, it never really lines up like that.
Yeah. And say, I think I'll like it. I don't know how much of it I'll keep and I'll love this album, but I think at the bare minimum, I'm going to like it. I don't see myself being like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say, other than that, it's been honestly kind of a boring fucking week.
Really?
For the most part. Yeah. I mean, the only thing interesting that I learned was that somewhere in the future, we are going to, like, we fight off germs and viruses so much that they're going to get so strong to where colds are going to be able to kill us again. Yeah, because do you remember that episode of Futurama where, like, he brings back the common cold that was, like, hasn't been around in years? It's kind of like that, to where we're going to build up, like, so many immunities. Like, Germ-X just makes our germs, it doesn't just kill the germs, but it, like, makes them learn how to fight it. So the germs that do survive are now carrying on the genes to fight Germ-X. Yeah.
It seems like if you know that, you should prevent that. That feels like a lot of shit, honestly.
I guess you could try. But yeah. Because, I don't know. It's probably just one of those things where it's just like, fuck it. You know, let the nerds in the future worry about that. Like, I'm not really. It's not going to affect us in our lifetime.
Yeah. That really does feel like the way that at least America handles a lot of problems, and
that's how we've always handled things.
And I get it.
Yeah. Fuck it. You know, not really too worried about it.
It's not my problem. It's kind of how we just handle shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying right now I don't really plan on having kids, so it won't really be anybody in my family's problem. So, you know, I personally don't care that much. Hopefully by then we'll find a good colony on Mars and settle down. But outside of that, I really don't care. Mm-hmm. You know, it'd be cool to fix the planet.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Of course.
I'm pro planet. I think it's kind of scummy to say you're not. You know, I can't.
Could you imagine? I've never heard someone just actively be.
Planet.
Yeah.
Just go outside and just stab the fucking planet every morning. You piece of bitch.
With a shovel? You're just digging?
That is true. Yeah, that just sounds progressive. That just sounds like you're having a good weekend of getting shit done.
Yeah.
But with things coming up, we're horrible about getting predictions on time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, we usually don't do our predictions until we shoot, like...
The day before?
Yeah, or the day after, and we're just like, fuck it. Well, it won't make sense that we're posting our predictions the weekend, Wednesday after. So this time, I was wanting to get on top of that.
Okay.
And maybe throw out some of your predictions for UFC 270.
270.
The two main fights, Francis and Cyril Gane, and then it's Brenden Moreno and the Figueiredo rematch. Now, before you say anything, I wanted to bring up some of these. Says $500. How many leg kicks are you taking from Francis?
$500?
In all fairness, that looks like a small guy. Like, no, I mean, the dude's in a fighting gym. The dude could probably hold his own. But, like...
I don't... Leg kicks?
Yeah.
One. I'll take one for $500.
That's not bad, you know?
I mean, yeah.
You take a leg kick. I mean, that dude seemed fine after.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to kill
Without
me.
a pad?
One for $500, yes.
Yeah, and dude just gets to line up. Because, like, obviously, he's not laying in a kick like that in a fight. Mm-hmm. But, like, he gets to line it the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely do it. A leg kick from Francis, $500. One, sign me up. I'll take it.
You think he's... Okay, so think about it in this terms. You, as you'll see Friday, we just got done recording our tier list. You said you think that if you get a good kick on a wolf, then it's like you might win there.
I think that's your only chance. I think that is the way to beat a wolf.
Are you specifically a good kicker?
No.
Oh, so you're just kind of testing your kick out for the first time on a wolf.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, how else would you do it?
What?
How are you going to... I was going to say, how are you going to tackle a wolf? But
I'm not tackling it.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I'll spoil that one for you. Yeah, I'm not.
But how would you... If a single wolf approached you in a fight, you had to fight for your life.
Why can't you be a wolf in a relationship?
Because multiple wolves... A pack of wolves.
I know, I just thought that was funny. Yeah. You said a single wolf.
Yeah.
Like a single wolf mom that has two cubs.
Yeah.
She comes up and attacks you. I don't know.
A pack of wolves changes everything, though. That's why I was really putting the emphasis on one.
Well, I'm not going to lie. How I'm living my day-to-day life right now, one wolf would change everything.
Yeah.
If any scenario, you add a single wolf into any aspect of my life, like I'm going to the bathroom taking a shit, you add a wolf into that, crazy day. It's a lot different of a fucking day for me.
All right, we're going to get off subject, but it's fine. We always do.
Yeah, why not?
You know the podcast, Are You Garbage?
Yes.
One of their clips that they had was, have you ever known someone who had a dog that was part wolf, or said their dog was part wolf?
Yes. I used to hang out with some weird fucking kids, dude.
I felt so attacked on that. I was like, yeah, I did know people that said their dogs were part wolf. And what a trashy thing.
I mean, well, because, like, it's not the... Like, hearing that, you would think it's, like, kind of the, like, kid that thinks he's smart. And it'd be like, oh, well, all dogs are kind of wolves. But no, it's, like, usually that, like, nasty, raggedy, like, just dumb trailer park person that just, like, wears the wolf shirts.
Someone
like,
who
my
just
dog's
lives...
actually half wolf.
Someone who lives near the woods.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I picked up this dog. It's 14% wolf.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, are you sure? I think your Boston Terrier got fucked by a coyote. Like, I don't think that's a fucking wolf, dude. Thing's missing some teeth. What are coyotes if not just meth head wolves?
I was about to say crackhead wolves.
Yeah, because I mean that's where I think that rule comes into play, is if you get a good kick in, because I think a coyote does possess the just sheer I don't know. I guess just like lack of emotion to kill you. Mm-hmm. Like they don't overthink things like we do.
Yeah.
But if you get like a good kick on a coyote, I think you're like breaking its fucking spine.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's probably. I mean, any four-legged animal like that. That's
tiger.
I don't know a better way.
A kick?
I don't know a better way. What are you going to go with,
dude? I don't have that much. I'm going for the eyes. You know, I'm going for the fucking eyes.
You're going
in any fight
on them.
Yeah. I don't care if I'm at like a friend's house and their cat scratches me. I'm going for its eyes. Yeah, so don't invite me over if you have a cat. You got to be like, oh, he's nice. He's not nice.
No cats are nice.
Like my cousin, he used to have this one cat named Jackson. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you name a cat Jackson. That cat sucked.
Yeah.
It would.
Well, his name Jackson.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too. But you would I would be sleeping on the couch, and they would always put the cat up at night. But sometimes they wouldn't. I guess they just didn't care. I swear to God, one morning I woke up and the cat was like on the top part of the couch, just fucking staring over me. And the second I woke up, I like fucking went like that, and he just smacked me. I was like, "What the fuck? How fucking long have you been there, you psycho?"
I've never heard of someone putting their cat up.
Yeah, dude, that cat was psychotic.
Yeah, but is that weird?
No. My parents used to have a cat named Samantha. We'd have to put her up every night because she would just piss everywhere.
Huh.
So yeah, we just put her in the bathroom. And
yeah, I've never heard of that. Like I've always heard of like, oh, you got to put a dog up or something. because they'll do that.
Yeah.
But I've never heard, like, ever
Yeah.
of anyone putting their cats up.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. My old cat used to have I think she had some problem with her bladder, so she would just piss. So
Yeah.
we just keep her in the bathroom. But I felt so bad because I would, I'd go in there at night and you have to keep the door closed and you have to close it when you leave. Mm-hmm. And I mean, there'd be sometimes I would just have to wake up at 2 a.m. and shit. And I would just essentially hotbox that poor little cat in that. I mean, it wasn't a big bathroom by any means. So she was just sitting there all night, just smelling my shit. She was kind of a bitch, though, in all fairness. So I really don't feel that bad.
All cats are, which is why I like cats. They're kind of mean.
What did you just kind of stand?
Yeah.
What does it do that by? Oh, yeah. I got an Apple Watch. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel better than
I really like
other people.
I like wearing an Apple Watch. I actually have like a little bit of a tan line from wearing mine so much.
Yeah. I cannot remember the last time I personally had gotten a tan line. Mm-hmm. I just don't tan.
Yeah.
Like, at all. But
Yeah. All right. So, to backtrack all the way back to where we were going.
you think Francis is taking on that wolf? Well, he obviously has a better chance than we do.
Yeah. I don't think... I was going to say he shouldn't throw the kick as much as he should throw the punch, but...
Well, I mean, you had decent faith in Arian Foster with the wolf, right?
Yeah.
Why do you have more faith in...
I don't.
Okay.
No, I'm not discrediting. I was going to say
okay.
that I think that Francis should punch it, but I was like, how do you just punch a wolf? It's got to be... Yeah, that's going to be odd. Like, then you're just, like, dropping down. If you miss that punch...
If you miss the kick...
It's a little different. You're still on your feet, hopefully.
You're on one foot, and I'm assuming it's attacking you by now. It's not patiently waiting for you to regain your balance.
You've never seen a movie where they fight a... I haven't either.
Dude, can you imagine throwing a kick like that towards a wolf and you, like, slip?
God.
I mean, either way, it's lights out, but
Yeah.
how humiliating. Like, that's how you go out.
That's a bad way.
Yeah, because you can't even
The
be
Charlie
like...
Brown kick?
Yeah. Like, she just pulls the football
Yeah.
out. And, yeah, because you can't even, like... legitimately say, like, yeah, I put up a fight and be like, I fucking slipped on a banana right before I went to kick that wolf.
Yes. For UFC 270, I'm
Yes.
taking both champs
So
to keep their titles.
there's also this too.
Okay.
Dude, that's one of the, like, something that'd be like really scary to me. Mm-hmm. Is because, like, every person on earth, like, you have at least like a decent shot of beating. Because I mean, anybody can land a correct punch, I guess.
Yeah.
But what if you just, like, full aggression, full anger, line up a punch and punch somebody and it does absolutely nothing to them? Like, they don't move at all. And he's literally just drinking a cup of tea.
Yeah. Like, what do? You just
What's
lose.
next?
Yeah, you just die.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
this
just
is it.
like, fuck,
Yeah.
you know? But
Who do you got? Because you're showing me a bunch of stuff about Francis. I actually didn't think that you were taking Francis.
no, I'm taking Cyril.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope my thought process isn't right, but I think Francis is unfortunately going to be one of those people where he is already focusing on another fight after and making him not really pay attention to this one as much. Because the second Francis won championship, won the title against Stipe, he has almost, at least to the viewers, been a totally different person. Like, immediately, like, I'm not fighting for anything under 500,000 anymore. It's like, I have to, like, what does he say? Like, sell things to train.
Yeah.
But then he's posting stuff about, like, a new expensive ass watch. He's complaining about his UFC contract. Not sure if he's even going to come back after. He's, like, acting like he doesn't know Cyril Gane. He's, so he's kind of turned into somewhat of a diva overnight just from winning a title.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Francis win, but I think it's going to be, like I said, another one of those, he's overlooking the bigger picture.
Yeah. I think that I could also see that he was like, oh, this has been my training partner. I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to really prepare. I don't need to, study film, watch. Like, I know. So he's going to go in a little overconfident in this. But I don't know. We've seen so much growth from Francis that I do think that he is acting different. But I think maybe it's just for show. Maybe it's just for, to try to make some money.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I believe in him. I think he's going to be a great champ. I think he's going to beat Zero Gone, who honestly looks like the best in that division other than Francis right now.
Yeah, I mean, he looks... And I was saying, the heavyweight division really doesn't... It's not...
It looks odd.
It is weird, because...
I think you have, a lot of, B-plus fighters right now, but no A's. They're all pretty good, but none of them are great.
Yeah, I was saying, outside of the champ, there's legitimately two people that could be champion. In Stipe and Cyril.
John Jones?
Oh, yeah.
We just don't know. So that's why I said, kinda, half.
One of my predictions this year is that John Jones will fight this year, and he's going to get fucked up at heavyweight. I really think he's going to get fucked up.
Yeah. Well, before we get into bold predictions for just the UFC in general, what's the other?
Figueiredo.
Oh, so we're completely different.
Yep.
Any reason for this one?
I don't know. I would say this is, again, not one that's, solid concrete proof like my last one. It's just kind of a hunch.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I mean, not to take away from Marino, because he looked amazing in that fight.
Yes.
But Figueiredo just didn't look like he was, I don't know. He didn't look like he was ready for that or expecting that. So he kind of got, but I don't know. But this time he looks like he, is at least a little bit pissed off about it and knows what to expect. So I think he can get it back.
Yeah. The one that you're talking about is the rematch between them, the second fight. Yep. And I took Figueiredo in that one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is when he's going to truly show that he is the star of this division. And he got fucked up. He got his ass beat. And I think it's more credit to Moreno than it is against Figueiredo.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, because didn't it end in the second round or something?
Something like that, yeah.
So, it wasn't a scenario where he maybe just got a lucky hit and then held him down for the rest of the time and then beat him up. No, they restarted and then he continued to get his ass whooped. So, I mean, it was a good showing.
Yeah, so I think, I like both of the champs. I think they're going to hold the titles.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I like both of the champs more.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Always, I guess, underestimate the people that I root for. Just growing up being a Louisville fan, I always just don't have any self-confidence that the team I'm rooting for can win a game.
No, I get it.
So, it's just carried on through my life. I'm like, man, I really like them. They're probably not going to fucking win.
Yeah.
But
so do you want to do, because I've been seeing a lot of people post their bold predictions for the UFC.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll say, I guess, I don't know if I really have bold ones.
I mean, the one that you just said is pretty bold.
Yeah. Shevchenko being a double champ. I saw that somewhere as a bold prediction, and I actually really like that one. That's not an original one on my part, but I think she could definitely pull that off if there's any time to. It's now.
Well,
I mean, she doesn't have to go through Nunes.
Nunes is going to get the rematch. Bold prediction: Nunes is going to lose again.
And then she's going to call it. If she loses that one, I feel like she's just going to... It's going to be like a Mike Tyson retirement where they get their ass beat and they're like, I haven't really been feeling it for a while. I'm out. You know?
Yeah, so I think some bold predictions of mine would be, I think Nunes will lose again. Whether that's she does get that rematch, she goes against Shevchenko, whatever. Yeah. I do think Nunes will lose again this year. I don't think it's a bold prediction because I just seen I looked up bold predictions, and one that's I've been seeing is Conor will get a title fight.
I don't think that's
not a bold prediction. Like if he wants it, he gets it.
Well, I'll say because Khabib had a fight lined up with somebody else.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but he had a fight lined up with somebody else, and then the fight went to Conor. Yeah. Like it was already a scheduled fight, and they was like, "No, Conor wants it." So
Yeah.
We're going to throw him in. I mean, Connor gets what he fucking wants.
Yeah. I think my bold prediction for Connor will be he will fight Nate Diaz this year. I think that especially if Connor loses one more fight. If Connor loses another fight, I think that he goes, I need a money-making fight. People are losing faith. Let me do the trilogy fight. It's a big, big deal. It'll bring in a ton of money, regardless on if Nate loses his next 2 and Connor loses his next 2.
They could lose their next 20.
We'll still want to fucking see that.
Yeah, Dana will schedule a fight, and everybody will pay for it. I mean...
So, I think that...
Who's winning that?
I would like to see Nate go against Dustin first before that prediction.
Oh, and we are.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if Nate looks decent against Dustin, I think Nate probably wins.
Yeah.
But I think Dustin's going to win that fight.
Yeah.
And then I could see Connor winning against Nate.
Yeah.
Because Nate didn't look great against Leon, except for 1 second.
I was like, Connor didn't really look that good either. But
I think Connor looked decent in the very short time we seen him against Dustin.
I think
until he snapped his ankle.
Yeah. I think them two fighting each other next would be really good, like, story, because both of them are on a decline and have lost their past couple fights. So one of them have to win. And that's just another win for one of them.
Yeah.
You know, so that'd be probably a good momentum boost for 50% of them.
Yeah, I think the only thing if that fight does happen, I don't want Nate to lose to Dustin first.
Yeah.
Because then Dustin's going to be like, Dustin will have all the ability to clown on both of them, even though he won't because he's boring.
Outside the ring, yes.
Yeah, Yeah. Outside of the ring.
So then Colby beats Jorge.
I think that's pretty...
Usman beats Edwards.
Yeah.
And then I think Hamzat beats Colby.
Okay, yeah. I think that's a bold prediction. I like it.
Yeah.
I actually will take Colby over that, but yeah.
I don't know how tall they are. Because Hamzat looks like he's like 6'4", and Colby looks like 5'6".
Yeah.
So I don't know how... They don't look like they should be in the same weight division.
I couldn't believe it whenever... Because I asked you, and you told me he was a welterweight. I was like, no. I was like...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He just looks... It's not that he looks just like so big. He just looks like middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
I think Izzy loses.
Against...
Whitaker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna root for him. I'm gonna bet for him. I'm gonna take Izzy.
I'm gonna root for him.
Oh yeah,
but I think Whitaker's got it.
I think Izzy's got him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, that was one of the most devastating losses I've ever seen. I mean, I do like Jan, so it didn't hurt too much.
Yeah. That's a great showing of him just being underprepared.
Yeah. Yeah. And just being smaller.
I don't think this isn't bold, but I don't think Usman will lose.
Maybe ever.
Fucking maybe.
I just don't see him ever losing.
Yeah, I don't think he'll lose this year, regardless of what he does. Goes down in weight, goes up in weight, fights, double champ, anything that he wants to do, I do not see him losing.
He just really doesn't look beatable.
No.
Because, I mean, now he can punch, too, so you're like, well, shit. You know, what do I do?
Yeah. I think the trilogy fight with Colby is scheduled.
What are you talking about?
Did they already have a trilogy? No, they only had 2. Yeah, the trilogy fight with Usman.
Oh, you're talking about it's going to... I thought you said right now you think it's scheduled.
I think it'll be scheduled because I think Colby will beat Jorge, and then the talks will be there, and then people will be like, no, he needs to fight... I don't know how's his name. The other
Hamzat?
Hamzat.
Oh, okay.
He'll fight Hamzat. I think he'll win, and then he'll get another title fight and lose again.
Yeah. I mean, Colby and Hamzat was talked about fighting, but, I mean, Colby said what makes sense. He was like, you really don't deserve to yet.
Yeah.
He's like, you've had a couple fights. Fight at least another person or two before you touch me.
I think if Whitaker wins, the rematch will happen quick. Again this year. They'll go ahead and run that trilogy.
Honestly, I think that'd be the most exciting thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want Izzy to lose, but if Whitaker won that, I think that would be the most exciting
thing for that division.
Yeah, because it guarantees a rematch.
Yeah.
But if he loses 2 fights to Izzy, then that's kind of done.
Yeah, now you have to reclimb the entire ladder and prove that you deserve that fight again.
That's what's kind of rough about the UFC, because like you don't really see that with boxing because there's so many different championships. You don't see that in any other sport really, because I mean, you know, the fucking Warriors in Cleveland, they could face each other for 20 years in a row, you know, and it's just how it happens. But in UFC, you're like, man, you've already gotten 2 shots. Yeah, and it kind of sucks because you're just like, well, fuck, he keeps staying at the number 1 contender spot, but he just can't beat the champion, even though he's gotten multiple shots. So you're like, what the fuck do you do?
Bold prediction that I think is more on the bold side than I truly believe this will happen.
Yeah.
Volkanovski will lose his belt.
And it's definitely not happening in the next fight, I don't think.
Who
do you think it's happening to?
Max has to be the one to beat him.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Yeah.
I mean, Ortega had a chance. He got pretty close for a minute.
Yeah.
But
that was some dumb luck, though. I mean, the dude couldn't even see a foot in front of his face at the time, and he was in the right spot. I mean, he did the right things. I'm not going to say he just fell into a submission.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
holy shit. Here's what I was talking about earlier of DC and RC's bold predictions.
Yes.
Makhachev, champ by the end of the year, not crazy. I mean, he's a couple fights away from doing that. Henry Cejudo makes UFC return. Him and Connor's been talking shit to each other, so that would be kind of crazy to see them too. John Jones loses a heavyweight title bout. Yep, I agree. Chimaev becomes number 1 contender. Agree. Shevchenko becomes double champ. Agree.
All right, so John Jones losing, I understand why that's a bold prediction.
Yeah, because it's John Jones.
Yeah, it's arguably
he
the GOAT, but
doesn't lose.
But I think more people think that than don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anytime somebody changes weight class, they're usually the underdog. RC's predictions, Nunes defeats Pena. I don't see that as a bold prediction.
No.
I see Pena defeats Nunes in a rematch as the bold prediction.
Yeah.
Because anybody that's ever seen Nunes fight, they were probably all in the same thought process of like, that just doesn't seem right. Darush defeats Makhachev by sub. That is a bold prediction.
Yeah.
Which I honestly hope happens. I'm really not rooting for Makhachev. He's just kind of annoying to me, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't love Darush, but I'm also rooting for him.
Yeah. Chimaev fights for welterweight title. Yeah, kind of more in the... I don't know if he'll fight for it this year, but I think he does become number 1 contender. McGregor returns for a big pay-per-view. I mean, it's bound to happen at some fucking point. Holloway wins belt at the end of the year. So,
awesome.
Kind of on that. I mean, I'm assuming he wins against a Korean Zombie. I mean, they're definitely like bound to fight each other this year.
Yeah,
because I don't see the champ having one fight in January and not fighting the rest of the fucking year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild.
Yeah. I'll say somebody in the comments. Some of these aren't even bold.
Yeah.
Which I mean, in all fairness, I mean, they're just saying what they think's going to happen, because if they just keep going at it, they're just going to lie.
Yeah.
They're just going to say things that they just think aren't fucking true.
This is I pulled up a different bold list from the Sportster.com. Sure. Dustin will move up to welterweight and suffer back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
I think
he's getting if he goes up to welterweight, he's getting a good fight. Like, he's not having to fight somebody who's like 10. He's fighting someone in the top 5.
Yeah. Which,
whether that be Colby or...
Dustin could beat Jorge.
Yeah.
I don't think... And I would still think that Jorge could win that fight, too. I'm not just saying, like, he'll destroy Jorge. Like,
Jorge's not done.
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
But I don't think he can beat Colby. No chance he beats Usman.
No. But, I don't know. He could fight Jorge if he's going for the money fights. I mean, he just fought Conor. He fought Oliveira, which obviously is not making as much off the Conor fights. But, he fought Conor. He's about to fight Nate. I mean, he could just be like, fuck it. I'm just going to keep going for the cash grabs. Move up, fight Jorge. Yeah,
and if he does that, he could win. And then people are going to be like, you want the title fight? And he'll probably say yes, but he shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm all right. I think it's crazy when you see people like... specifically in the women's division, because like you'll see people like Nunes or Cyborg that just look so unbeatable that pretty much every fight you just like they're going to fucking win. Mm-hmm. But like people would like other women in the division would get all the way up to number 1 and then dodge a title fight.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, what did you think was going to happen after you became the number one contender? And he was like, I was just hoping you wouldn't make me fight her. You know,
I was gonna just clean up the division.
I'll just maybe get like a second place title, give me a participation medal. But yeah, because I mean, it's like, well, what do you do now? And you're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. I just fucking don't want to.
If Izzy wins, what does he do next? Do you think he moves up? Like, legitimately moves up?
So he would move up to light heavyweight.
Yes. Where it's Glover, and the fight with Yuri would be so fun. That's such a cool matchup.
Putting anybody against Yuri, it kind of scares me for the other person at this point. I mean, Yuri just looked, he looked like a well-oiled machine. Like, emotionless.
Yeah, he looks really good. And I would probably take Yuri on the bet just because moving up, if the person that they're fighting looks good.
Yan, and I think he's dog-dicking Yan right now.
Yeah. Same as, like, that's kind of why I feel about John Jones. Like, I think the champ's good. John Jones moving up, I don't think he's got it, so.
Yeah. Well, especially because John Jones arguably lost 2 of his last 3 fights, so, now moving up to fight maybe Francis or maybe Cyril.
2 of his last 3. Would it have been? Because he had the rematches.
Yeah, Reyes and Gustafson.
He beat the shit out of Gustafson in the rematch, though.
Yeah, I think, he fought him before.
So was his last 3 Gustafson,
Reyes?
And then the second Gustafson?
I think so.
All right, so 2 of the last 3?
Yeah. Yeah, so if so, then that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. Because I just didn't think it was that recent that he fought him twice. That's why I was saying that. I want
to say so. I don't know who else it would have been outside of Anthony Smith, maybe?
Maybe.
Or, fucking Mjolnir. The dude that's got...
he beat...
Tiago something? I don't know. I'm just saying a Brazilian name.
He beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. But all right. Let's not get this too far away. Sorry if you don't give a shit about MMA. We don't really know what kind of podcast we are. But...
technically a sports.
Yeah, sports, music, podcast.
Yeah. Spotify lists us as a sports podcast. So we're a sports podcast, technically. Even though
I'm just looking at our setup. And it is more sports than not, I guess, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah, last 3 episodes, I don't think we brought up sports at all. So
no,
sports with quotations around it.
I think it's so weird when people have one specific thing. In any fields. It's got to make it a little bit more organized and easier. But
marketing so much better.
Yeah. But because you know who to address or what target you want. But I've been listening to a lot of history podcasts, and they'll bring in professors, and they'll be like, oh, this professor is an expert in 1600 Central Asia armory, and I'm like, how fucking specific.
Yeah, that's wild.
You just learned about history and you're just like, I want to major in that. I like that century of weaponry and armory, so that's it.
Yeah. That is weird when it's that specific.
Well, yeah, because you have people that are veterans, not army veterans, but animal doctors, and they're like, oh, I specifically work on birds. And you're like, what the fuck? Why birds?
Yeah.
Why is that specifically what you want to do? Is it a pay thing or?
Yeah. Whenever I think about it, other than sports, I guess really sports and music are the only 2 that it doesn't seem weird to me. But if you're a sports podcast, it does make sense to narrow that down and be like, I am an NBA podcast.
Yeah.
Music the same way as I'm rap.
Well, yeah, because there's always going to be more things.
Yes.
Because it's an ongoing thing. But
anything
the history
else
thing
makes no. Yeah, history. I just assume it's all history or American history.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming they're probably majors in other things, but they have to spend a considerable amount of time because if somebody calls and be like, hey, I have a question about a piece of armory that was made in 1586, and I'm your fucking person.
That's the wrong guy.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm post 1568.
Yes.
I'll refer you to some guy who's 1567 and earlier to 1550. But other than that, he doesn't know jack shit.
If it ends up being lower, I got another guy you can call. If not, I'm your guy.
Can you imagine? It's like a manager at Wendy's, but he just happens to be a major in like a 20-year span of history. And outside of that, he doesn't know like dog shit about history. But in those 20 years, he knows about the French Revolution.
Just everything.
And he's just like,
every
I know
detail.
Anything that happened in this fucking time, I know.
Yeah.
And how to cook some nuggets. So outside of that, not shit. I'm useless.
Yeah.
But as I said, let's not let it get too far away from us. I let it get away from me.
Yes.
And
Song of the week.
I'll say beating on that one.
Oh.
I'll take blame for that.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. I wasn't going to blame you.
Mood.
I wasn't going to blame you or beat you. So.
All right, it's whatever. What's your song of the week, buddy?
To no surprise, it is "Surround Sound" by JID.
Yeah,
the new JID song. It's great. I think his part's wonderful. 21 Savage has easily been the most listened to artist this year for me.
Yeah,
which is weird because I wouldn't have thought that I said that, but yeah, I've just been loving 21 Savage's music and everything he does, and no exception on this.
Favorite 21 lyric?
She got some buns on her, call her Patty.
That's pretty solid.
I fucking love that.
Genuinely no problem with that one.
What's your song of the week?
Well, fuck, I just found out what it was not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Sorry for the Wait, which was just released onto Apple Music, which I'm pretty excited about. That was one of the songs that I would only be able to listen to on YouTube, so I would have to, like, pause everything else, specifically look it up in the car and play it on YouTube. And
yeah.
Now it's on there, and
I
love that song. I don't really care for the album.
There's a couple.
Yeah, anymore, I think I've outgrown that kind of music, but Sorry for the Wait, it's wonderful. It still fucking slaps.
I saw Tidal tweet and say it was
the streaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and said that it was coming to their streaming platform, and I was like, dude, I'm about to get Tidal. I was like, I'm about to have to drop Spotify, but and then like a week later or yesterday maybe, I seen that it was on all streaming platforms. I was like, no fucking way.
I'm surprised you didn't get Tidal whenever the Life of Pablo thing was going on.
I did.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I just didn't keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, that also makes more sense because why would you have Tidal? Except outside of their like whole we pay artists more, which is cool.
I want to use Tidal. Actually, from what I've heard, if rap is like truly the genre you listen to more than anything else, Tidal's by far the best because it has a lot of like more stuff for rap, like podcasts and stuff about rap music and shit like that. That's pretty good. But since I venture out more, I feel like I'll miss something, even though they have all the same shit. I don't know.
I'm having trouble picturing a rap podcast.
Joe. What the fuck can I think of?
Budden.
Yes,
but
I swear I want to say Joe Biden. I was like, that can't be right. Yeah.
But with the guidelines of it's a rap podcast more than they are a rap gossip podcast, because I feel like because I can think of some podcasts that are like rap oriented, but they usually talk more about like the rappers' personal lives.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and it gets into gossip, and that's where I'm just like, dude, goddamn, like grow up. Like I'm
assuming, which it's not that I know of, but like Dissect, that's only for rap.
That's cool. And
that would be fucking cool, but I don't even know if that's what it is.
Yeah, and I would say that shit's really cool, but like. I don't know. I don't care to hear like 40-year-old men talk about a 20-year-old rapper's relationship with another rapper. You know, I'm like, I don't.
Oddly enough, it's kind of because more so it's Drake and Kanye has kind of been the bigger one, but it's 40-year-olds talking about 50 and 40-year-olds beefing. Like weird. Like it's weird to think of how old they are.
It's weird to think about how old rappers are in general. Because, like, you'll still hear rappers talking about, like, I don't know, like, Louis Vuitton belts and stuff, or, like, you know, having an affair or being lesbians.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, you're, like, 40 and have 8 kids.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? But, like...
I never hold that against...
No, I really don't think about it that lot, but when I do think about it, I'm like, it is kind of weird. Like, if you look at it from an outsider's perspective, you're like, you're a 40-year-old man talking about, like, Gucci. You're like
yeah.
I don't know. It just seems so weird. Like I can't imagine in my life being 40 and talking about Gucci.
I could.
I mean, like rapping about it though, claiming to be a lesbian.
As like me,
if that's what you're doing at 40.
If at 40 I am rapping, either I have done wonderful with my life or awful.
Yeah.
Because either the rapping went really well and now I'm very successful for it, or I am just doing anything to make money.
And that's not always true. Like, there's a couple people I'm thinking of, but Edgar Allan Poe, he wasn't famous until after he died.
Yeah, which is
like,
fair.
So you could just have an archive of like, I don't want to say stellar,
just brilliant music,
just wicked raps. You just have an archive of wicked raps, and then you die, and I discover it, and I'm like, oh wow, I discovered it because I did it. And I'm like, oh wow, Brendan's actually a rapper.
I could see you.
I'm going to take claim for it.
I was about to say I could absolutely see you being like, damn, this is pretty good. Let me re-record this.
Looks like mine. But yeah, I mean that could. If you want to talk about 40-year-old rappers who talk about Gucci, talk about Kanye.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I have had this video up for so long, and it is still playing an ad.
Yeah.
Like, I looked this up so long ago. How is this ad still going on?
It says it'll end in 30 seconds.
Holy shit. What is this?
I have no idea. It might just be ads.
For what? What is this? Dude, there's so many trailers and, like, infomercials. Mm-hmm. I think they miss the mark so fucking often because a lot of the times I walk away from it being like, what the fuck is that about?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's kind of a strategy.
Yeah. It doesn't help we're not playing sound, but oh yeah, here's the actual video.
Okay. So
it's Kanye West rages on video after allegedly punching man get away from me. I don't think this is the video.
It doesn't look like it.
No, this looks like a white woman being detained by a bank robber. I don't know where we went. So I think this is the video.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the picture of it. Here's the video.
I don't know why it took it upon itself to make it mini for me so that I could keep seeing this as I scroll through. Man, TMZ.
It sucks.
Tiffany Haddish arrested for DUI in Georgia?
I don't know who that is.
To me, she is just unbearably unfunny.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. She's that one girl that went to like a red carpet event and she like pulled out fried chicken out of her purse and then offered it to the white girl who's reporting. And like she acted like a caricature that a racist person would have drawn for that. Because like she literally like made it a point. Like she put fried chicken in her fucking purse, which no human being does. And she like offered it to her and like she was like, oh, the white girl wants some fried chicken. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea who that is, and that just sounds odd.
It just seemed like a skit that like Trump paid her to do. It was like, it'd be really fucking funny. You went to a red carpet event and pulled out some fried chicken. He does look mad.
He does look mad. The video is cracking me up, though.
Yeah.
Of just, like, them...
It was deep undercover.
Yeah, he's recording through the blinds.
And I would say, is this allegedly? He definitely looks like he's about to punch whoever he's talking to.
Yeah.
So that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for allegedly punching an autograph seeker. I saw the video on Reddit, and it was more... I don't know, I guess up close and not looking like a dude that was doing a stakeout mission.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just the only reason I pulled that up is because Kanye he's been mad. He's been mad lately. I was saying, I know you're a Kanye stan yourself.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Do you like and what we're addressing is the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's just been mad, and that's part of it. The song "Life's Never Been Easy for Me."
I think it's just easy.
Easy?
Yeah,
is it just easy?
Yeah, I think it's just easy.
What do you think about it?
Normal rundowns of any Kanye song. Good production. So, It sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think I'm going to really return to it much, listen to it. Like,
I thought Kanye's part was pretty crazy. I thought that was pretty fucking... Like,
not bad, yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's... Honestly, this is one of the things where I do think about age. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, dude, you're like a 40-year-old guy who has kids, and you're like threatening the mom's new boyfriend. I'm like, like I don't know, why do that? But
yeah. So for me, someone who doesn't like Pete Davidson and likes Kanye, I think that line's funny, but
it's funny.
Yeah.
I like both of them, and I think that's still pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny, but like,
It's weird though.
I just
right?
don't want Kanye to drop songs that are like beefing with other people. I was really happy that he kind of didn't do that with the whole Drake situation. He kind of just stayed away from it for the most part. I really like that.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to fucking like, unless you're really going in, like Back to Back was a good example of like really going in. Like, unless you're doing that, don't.
Yeah, because I was like, whenever Drake and Meek Mill beefed, I was like, oh no, we might lose some music from Meek Mill. But I was like, whenever Drake and Kanye beefed, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that sucks. But like, there's only two people that I know have mentioned Pete Davidson in a song.
Oh no.
And it's Kanye West and Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
It's weird company. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I worry about Kanye sometimes.
Yeah, I like who he's. No, I don't. I was gonna say I like who he's hanging out with, but I don't. I was gonna say
no.
Future.
He's hanging out with some of the worst people. Well,
yeah,
I do love Julia Fox.
Yeah,
never seen a single movie she's been in, but I just like her for some reason. But no, he's hanging out with Antonio Brown, Floyd Mayweather, and was that it?
No, Madonna.
Oh yeah, Madonna,
and then his other girlfriend.
You think they got a group chat together? 'Cause I would like to read that.
I bet there's not much going on in it.
Really, not much said.
Yeah, I don't think they're all saying too much.
Floyd has to use Siri for every single text.
But yeah, I meant before that weird company, he was hanging out with like A$AP Rocky. He was hanging out with Future. Like, I like
Some
that.
cool dudes.
Yeah, I like Kanye hanging out with those people because that means potentially music from those people, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
But now he's hanging out with a really odd group of people, so maybe not.
So say like today you got like a Zoom call invite and it was like Antonio Brown, Floyd Mayweather, Kanye. You taking that?
Of course. Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
What are you saying? What if they call you, you answer, they don't say anything? What are you saying?
I'm just recording it. No.
You're just staring back at them? What's your opener?
They called me. They should.
Yeah. Yeah, but they don't have to.
They don't have
it's
to.
It's Kanye, Floyd Mayweather, and Antonio Brown.
I don't deserve.
They can just sit there.
Yeah, I don't deserve the opening on this one. Like, it's not like they have to speak to me. Like, I'm not that egotistic, but at the same time, it's like they called me. They'll probably have a reason to. I couldn't imagine they don't.
Yeah. I think.
What if I just immediately went in and just like, Floyd, why'd you duck Pacquiao? Just like right off the rip. He beat me up, probably.
And then you just hear a car open outside. No, I would that group. I don't know if it's just because it's on my mind, but I would like to ask them what animals they could beat up.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be a cool question.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good group of people because Kanye's out of his goddamn. You could argue that all of them are out of their goddamn mind.
They all seem like they're not doing great mental health wise.
Yeah, I was like, Kanye's out of his fucking mind, so I would like to see what he thinks he could beat up. I would like to see what Floyd thinks he could beat up because he legitimately beats people up for a living.
Yeah.
But he's a smaller guy.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. And Antonio Brown is a legitimate NFL athlete, like an athlete.
Star. He's an NFL star.
Yeah. Between breakdowns, he is a star. But, I mean.
His literal last play was a good one. Like, he broke the defender and made a good catch with, I guess not allegedly.
Yeah.
But his ankle being fucked up.
Yeah.
So, like, he was injured and beat a defensive, like, a good defensive NFL player.
Yeah.
He's a fucking star. He just has to play to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I bet he could fuck up a lot of animals. He's a big dude.
I mean, that's like an athlete, too. It's not like, oh, he plays in the NFL. He's a kicker.
Yeah.
It's like the, like, arguable most... What would you say most athletic position in NFL is? Like, probably a running back?
Maybe.
I mean, they do it all.
I was thinking like a defensive end.
Yeah.
Maybe not, like, it just depends on what you think of, like...
Yeah.
Are you talking, like, legitimate athletics? Like, you're probably, like biggest broad jump.
I guess where you're finding the just most overall athlete. Like, strength, vertical, quickness.
Probably a running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you put all of them together and did like a 40-yard dash, like the combine and had them do everything, a running back would probably fare the best overall.
Yeah. I think a wide receiver's probably got it, should get it in the vertical category, hopefully.
And like broad jump and stuff like that, they'll probably win.
Kind of like how I think a small forward shooting guard is where you're going to find the most overall athletic person, because I think of LeBron at small forward, and that should be like the pinnacle of athlete on your team.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll just we've been on a very violent path today in terms of like what we've talked about.
Topics. Not path. We haven't just been fucking people up and killing animals today. We've just been talking about
if you look at either one of us, you could probably guess that we're not on a war path right now.
Yeah.
We're in a pony and a Yu-Gi-Oh hoodie.
Yeah.
I don't think we look like the most aggressive people. I am... At all times throughout this past hour, I have been less than a foot away from a stuffed squirrel with a reverse hat on, whose name is Sammy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just gonna not address his name?
Yeah, no, I love the shit out of Sammy, but not menacing. None of this looks like we're on a violent war path.
No, fair. But
there is something I desperately wanted to address, because if you're watching, you've probably seen what I got pulled up, and the entire time there's been a little tab open that says 22-year-old looks 8. I saw this, and a little backstory. It's really all written in the fucking title. It is a woman who is 22 years old, but she looks 8.
Yes.
And this is her talking about online dating when you look like a child.
Wow.
Ad.
I was going to say, we're going to get an ad real quick. But,
I should have played it earlier.
Yeah.
But okay. Not a long ad.
God.
Cute. Dating app, but you don't want me to dress provocative.
You want to dress provocative?
I have the clothes.
I know.
There's plenty of bad situations
Sounds
that can happen when it comes to people that want to date me. The attraction to younger people.
Sounds younger than 8, honestly.
Is an issue.
Yeah, it's weird.
And there have been times that I've attracted that, and they haven't been like super old, creepy guys all the time. But sometimes they are. Sometimes they're younger, and it's just creepy.
What are we going to say in your bio?
And short, leave me alone.
Oh, because that will get so many going to get hits.
I'm a Cancer. I've also had cancer. Do people really put that on their dating profile?
Yes.
Online dating.
I thought the short one was better.
It's a slippery slope. The problem with online is you don't know what their intentions are.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me.
Are they allowed?
What?
Does that not look just like Bruce Willis?
It does. As soon as he started talking and you said, "Hold on," I knew it had to do with how ugly this guy is.
Like Bruce Willis in, I was going to say Die Fat, but it just sounds like I'm parodying Die Lit. I was like, what does that make sense?
500 yards of an elementary school. I mean, those are...
Just went there.
Those are serious concerns of mine.
How'd your first profile prompt? A pro and con of dating me. I could think of a really dirty pro. Yeah, you gotta say it now. You're at the right height.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, that's actually a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. I thought she was going to go dark as shit with it.
Oh my God.
When it comes to physical intimacy, the boxes have all been checked.
Michael looks cute.
She's a fucking vet.
He's looking for a relationship. That's a good guy.
The only thing they didn't blur out there was that he's from Long Island.
Maybe. No, there's no explaining that. That's bad. Pass. Ooh, Greg. Kind of a nerd. This is perfect.
I have a
He has
dog.
Bunch of musical instruments. Cancer survivor. Yes.
Is that
Yes.
Is that what they're looking for?
Yes, he's a cancer
Apparently.
survivor, Shauna.
I'm looking for someone who's nice, has integrity.
Is she missing one tooth?
Maybe funny. Funny's good too.
Maybe it hasn't came in
Funny's
yet.
really good.
What were you guys doing upstairs? We're just hoping to spice up her life a little bit. What are you doing? We made Shauna a dating profile. We like Greg. What? Stop saying Greg.
You're on TV being interviewed for this exact reason. What do you think they did?
In Knitsville, Connecticut with a Q.
There's a camera crew pointing at you.
No. None of them do, probably. I know which one I want to
TV crew there. I love how this woman still whipped out the loudest kitchen utensils she could possibly find. The scratchiest fucking kitchen
She
pots.
was like, we're going metal on metal for this one.
She's just got water in there stirring it with a metal spoon covered in shards of razors.
My family's gotten way too involved in my dating life. They instantly want to know the person.
That's
they
fair.
instantly want to know if he's.
Somebody could literally pick you up like a purse and run away with you.
But we liked Greg.
They definitely
Greg
put her
has
in
the
that comically large chair
Greg's not liking us.
on purpose,
Greg
right?
likes Shauna.
That looks like the biggest chair I've ever seen in my life.
We like Greg.
It's definitely on purpose that they put her in that chair.
Having a relationship, but I'm not sure if online dating is for me.
So it's odd.
So what do you think? You dating her?
Oh, no. No.
Well, that's mean. She's not bad looking.
It's weird. She very much looks 8.
She looks nice. She seems like a nice person. I think you should look a little deeper than that.
No, not for me. I thought you were going to say, like...
Kindergarten teacher weighs nearly 700 pounds. As long as you don't hit that 700 marker, I think you're all right.
So my doctors always tell me.
Are they really worried about that? Brendan.
To make sure you don't hit 700 pounds.
Like one day your metabolism is just gone and every single frozen pizza you've ever ate is just going to come back at once. You're going to look like Squidward after you discover Krabby Patties.
It's all thighs.
He is all thighs though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's comfy. Like I could, like not... I bet it would be nice dating a person that big. That just seems cozy, right?
Sure. No. I don't think so at all, actually. It doesn't seem like a cozy thing. Like, it just seems like...
Think about laying on that man.
I don't think it's not cozy.
That's cozy.
Yeah.
I mean, because, dude, you
Couches.
probably won't feel a bone for, like, 2 feet. So you really got to dig in there.
Yeah. If you're sitting on them, it's probably cozy. If you're sitting next to them, it's probably not. Like...
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, could you imagine being on a plane and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I got window seat.
Yeah. But they have to have window seat because no one's getting through
Yeah.
the aisle if they don't.
His fucking thighs on your armrest and you're like, come on, man. I can't fucking... Can you get your tit off my armrest? But no, I thought that was...
It's weird.
Because, like, a lot of the times, like... It's very much like one or the other. Like, it's a small person that looks older, but, like, I've never seen just, like, a small person that looks so young. Because, like, even with, like, little people, you can tell that they're, like, grown-ups.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, I don't know. Like, that I was specifically wanting to click on the online dating because, like,
Yeah.
I imagined, like, she could be personally on salary for Chris Hansen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because that's immediately, as soon as they said the online dating, I was like, oh, this is just catching a predator. Because she's legally making a pedophile's dreams come true.
Yeah.
As fucking weird as that is, like...
She could be the solution. Like, hey, guys, you don't need to... we got Shauna Ray over here.
Yeah. And I'm glad they at least addressed it and was just like, yeah, it's weird. You attract that a lot. Because if not, I would have been like, that definitely comes up, right? And they're just not going to talk about it, which is what I thought they were going to do, but...
Is it hot to be a cancer survivor?
Apparently, if you are a cancer survivor, it is hot if they are too.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I don't know, because, like, that... I don't know, they looked like they were specifically going for people that at least some point in their life had cancer.
Yeah, like, that was a big, like,
oh, fuck.
This is the person you need to talk to. They survived cancer, and you survived cancer, so you all should date.
I guess that makes sense. You know? Like...
I guess it's a easy icebreaker. Like, you very much know, like, there's a conversation to have there. You both had a very similar experience.
You just open up with that?
If it's in your bio as, like, on your dating site, I'm guessing so.
I think that's kind of a dick thing to do, is throw that in your bio. You know, because, like, that should be something that, like, comes up later. Not like, hey, my personality is that I at one point had cancer, so I don't know. If you want to talk about something else, I probably won't contribute much. I don't really know about sports, but if you want to talk about the years after cancer, I'm your fucking guy.
Apparently, her personality is that, and she looks 8. Like, it's weird to be like, my personality is that I look younger.
It has to be the biggest thing in her life, though. Well, remember, we can't talk shit because we've talked about how much we would lose if we were, like, under 6 foot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, a lot of my everything would be gone. Like, my confidence, the way I talk, I wouldn't be the same person.
No. So I get it, but it's weird still.
Yeah, it's not unweird, but, no, she seems cool. I would love to have her on the podcast. Just have her sit up here.
Yeah. She seems sweet, and, yeah. I don't know, it's just, I couldn't imagine it. I'm trying to, like, almost put myself in her shoes and just imagine, like, how fucking weird that would be in any situation.
There will be shoes. Dude, I truly, I don't know, I think she's in a cool position because she must save so much fucking money.
On, like, clothes?
Yeah, there was this one dude who was, like, a year younger than me on the basketball team, and he was still able to shop at Kids Foot Locker. And, you know, we would always fuck with him. We'd be like, you know, small foot, small dick, and stuff like that. Just, you know, teenager stuff. We're just talking about dicks. But, you know, he eventually one day was just like, yeah, I only paid $60 for my shoes. And I was like, fuck. Because, like, the shoes he had on, I was like, dude, I paid $180. And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I mean, it's just...
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
But outside of that... What else?
If you know, whenever you get in the car and, like, something falls out of your pocket into that, like...
She can reach there.
She can reach it.
It's probably the only place she can fucking reach. I mean, what other benefits are there? Because I could see there being a benefit to being excessively small or excessively tall. But, like, for, like, me and you, where we're tall, but there's really not a lot of benefits to being tall. Outside of, like, social... reasons.
Yeah.
But like, but I mean, like, outside of that, it's not like anybody who's like slightly under 6 foot can mostly reach the same place as I can. It's just my back hurts a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Like going out to restaurants, like a lot of them aren't to the point, or the seats aren't aligned enough to where I can just comfortably do that. I usually have to like slouch if I want to like rest my arms on the table, or I just have to sit back here. And just, So there's really it's really not like I could do a lot more in life because I'm 6'3". Just kind of inconvenient, honestly.
And I'd never get rid of it.
No, I wouldn't trade it for the fucking world. Unless I was excessively small.
Really?
I think it'd be fun.
I think, yeah.
Have you ever played a video game where, like, you get shrunken down and you get to do, like, all the little, like, side quests?
Yeah.
I was going to say mini quests, but that's just not, that's not fair.
That's really funny.
Yeah, you get to, like, do shit like climbing vents and stuff. I'm sure she can't climb in vents, but it'd be fun.
Closer to it than we are.
Closer than pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. I just wanted to introduce you to her in case, you know, you're
cool. Hopefully
single and ready to mingle at some point.
Hopefully she'll be on the podcast and talk about it.
It's gotta be fun having a small girlfriend, though, right? You just take them anywhere, just throw them in your backpack and shit, and you're just...
A small girlfriend, yes. A girlfriend that looks 8? No.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Her height, I don't think anyone even gave a shit about how tall she was.
Well,
it's...
Bro's a vet, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Checked off all the boxes.
All. I'm talking DPs, gangbangs, rim jobs. Check them all.
Yeah.
Interracial orgy. Got it.
She's, quote, I checked all the boxes. So, you're not wrong.
Yeah. So, I mean,
She's
I don't know. She just upped her stock a little bit right there whenever she's like... You gotta think about everything, though. Yes, everything.
The problem with everything is it's
everything. It is things you like and things you didn't know could even happen to a human being. I like her. I personally like her. I'm campaigning for her to be on the podcast someday.
Yeah. I'm not against... I don't hate her. I'm not against...
You know, my girlfriend's scared of small people.
And that's been Jammin with Kron Rex.